Good afternoon, YouTube. Listen, Mr. Lifted Locks here. I want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend with me and mine. We are in my pharmacy. It's my kitchen. I'm cooking in my kitchen, but I like to look at it as my pharmacy, and I want to tell you why. Because your pharmacy is where you go to get medicine to heal you. Your kitchen gives you nutrients, food. Food is used in your body to heal. So if you change the way you see things, maybe you better understand how things work. So I try to look at my kitchen as my pharmacy because it gives me medicine. It dispenses me the medicine which I use to nourish my body. So I'm here to make one of the biggest common things I hear about people with dreadlocks is, oh my God, your hair is so, or my hair is so dry. A common thing with dreadlocks is, man, my hair is dry, my hair is dry, my hair is dry. And I know firsthand what that's like. Living in Florida, like I said, today the weather, it's 87 degrees is unusual for this time of year, but it's extremely warm. So what I like to do is I like to make my homemade natural deep conditioner. Very simple. And let me explain why. When you do have normal hair, and when I mean normal, it's unlocked hair, you're able to put conditioner in it. And when you put the conditioner, it revitalizes it, gives you the nutrients it needs for your hair to be healthy, shiny, and strong. When you have locks, you're not that fortunate because the conditioner, it has a whole bunch of chemicals and it unravels the locks, or it holds a lot of stuff in the locks, giving you a lot of buildup. And because your hair is locked, you can't brush out the excess, so it stays and stays and stays. So there's very limited things you can do, especially with a person of locks, to condition your hair. But what I like to do is I have a video, my deep cleanse, and I showed you that. Refer back to the video if you aren't familiar with what I'm talking about. But after I deep cleanse my hair, I like to make my homemade deep conditioner. So the detox, it pulls everything out of the hair, it strips it, leaving you clean, bare, like a baby, brand new, it's pure. And then you have to put nutrients back into it because you stripped everything away. So I like to do that by making my homemade deep conditioner. What I've started with is aloe. I have pure aloe that I've harvested. This is pure, the meat from the aloe. Out of my own plants here, I've harvested aloe. Aloe is very good. Aloe is a healing plant of the nation. Use aloe to put moisture back in, great for sunburns, even better for hair. And I don't know if you saw, but when I did that, I had some of the green pieces. And you don't use the green pieces, don't worry about that, because I just took the aloe, and what I did was I added a pot of boiling water. See the steam, and I added it, and I poured that into the aloe, and what that does is it breaks up the meat to a more mucus-like state. So while you're doing that, and all I'm doing is just working it with my hands, and I'm breaking up the meat so it's not hard, one continuous piece of meat. It's stringy. It's very, like I said, it has that consistency of little like jello-like consistency. So I just keep working at it and keep working at it and keep working at it. And so when I get to the consistency that I want, like I said, I want it a little thicker because essentially I'm going to put it in my hair. So I want it a little thicker. So once I get it to the consistency I want, the only other thing I add to it, and like I said, this is just the meat of the aloe and boiling water. That's all it is. So the only other thing I add to it to make it real good and hydrating is this. Coconut oil. Intoxicating. And all I do is take very little, half scoop. That's it. That's approximately a tablespoon. mix it into the mixture so the coconut oil has a chance to melt. Stir it in. I like to work with the tools the creator has given me. The best ones are the hand tools, the natural, the man-made tools. Okay, so just work it and like you said, it gets to that mucus-like, that jello-like consistency. And so once you get to the consistency you want it, like I said, I'm gonna put this in my hair. And when I put it in my hair, as you're gonna see, I'm gonna leave it in for at least 20 minutes because my hair is very thick and it allows it to penetrate the deepest parts. It allows to get to the scalp is the most important part. So by allowing it to sit, it soaks in and it penetrates and it gets not only into your locks but into your scalp and it clears your head and your mind. So on an off tangent, you might be seeing some smoke, and no, I don't smoke. What this is incense. When you're doing something, especially washing your hair, you're cleansing it, you should always light some incense in hopes that the transition, the journey is favorable. So right now I'm just looking for my sifter. And I'm going to use this. It's just a spoon with holes to kind of just filter. And because I added the hot water, it's going to filter out all those big green pieces that you saw from the aloe. All you do is just... And I just want to say, like, when you have locks, don't go out and... Yeah, there's things made for locks or things to help you with locks, but you don't have to go and buy those things. I kind of feel, not that it's a marketing ploy, but I feel like, you know what, the best things are the natural things. And if you are in a position to where you can have aloe, or you can go and harvest aloe and just allow it to come and be, and don't like, the creator is giving you all the tools you need to live the life plentiful and harvestful. You don't have to go out and spend money, and I've noticed too that products, quote unquote, that are made for dreads or dreadlock products are on the pricier end. They're more expensive. They are the premium price, and will that help you? Yeah, I've had some really positive things with dreadlock products. I also had some very negative. That's the reason why in the very beginning of my journey, my process, I cut one of my locks off because I felt the product I was using, very popular product, had adverse effects in my hair. And I got so frustrated one night and just not thinking straight, I just decided just to cut it. And it's a decision I regret to this day, but you live and you learn, and it makes you a better person for having gone through that. So enough of that. All I'm doing is just, like I said, is just sifting using my siphon to just get the green pieces out, so it's just pure aloe vera meat with my coconut oil. Like I said, I've pretty much achieved that. So it's very simple, easy, hydrating, most important, natural. Natural's the best way. It's always the best way. So I don't know if you could see too well, but it's just, yeah, it's gonna spill. My aloe vera, my coconut oil, and all I'm gonna do next, pour it into my hair, and then I'm gonna use a plastic shopping bag. Once it's poured into my hair and it's on my head, I'm going to use the shopping bag to cover and tie it in for two reasons. The most obvious reason is going to be it's thick. I'm putting something in my hair, and I'm not going to sit here for 20 minutes and just sit still. I have so much cleaning and things I have to do, so I don't want my hair to drip all over the house. So it contains it. But the most important reason, other than the containment, is what's known as the greenhouse effect. By putting the plastic bag over it and sealing it, the heat that would normally escape from my head is now trapped, thus melting the aloe into the hair and allowing it to penetrate even deeper than it normally would without the bag. You could achieve this by, like I said, it's warm outside. If I was doing tons of outside labor work, I would go outside and tend to my garden, things like that. But I got to do a lot of inside things, so I don't have that luxury to go outside and let the natural sun melt it. But that's it. Just, and it's simple. Like, life is meant to be simple. Don't overcomplicate things. And if you need any, have any questions, concerns, comments, please feel free. Just keep it simple, and remember, you have everything you need natural. You don't have to go out and buy these all expensive products because they say dreadlocks or things like that. You don't have to. You don't, because at the end of the day, you have everything you need to make it yourself and better. And he, natural is best. Like, don't allow anyone to rope you in on spending 20 whatever amount money on products that necessarily you don't need or you don't can make yourself. So one perfect love. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend with me here in my pharmacy. It's nothing but love, peace, respect. We have to grow together, and by strengthening the bond, the unity, we're only as strong as our weakest link. So together we grow, together we rise. Till we meet again, thank you again. Nothing but love, peace, and positive vibrations.